Hey guys, welcome back. So, if you remember from the insertion video, we said that when we want to insert a new node, there can be two cases. That is, when rotation is not required, and the second case is when rotation is required. And under case 2, we had four subcases, that is, left left, left right, right right, and right left conditions. So we have seen all these cases individually one by one. Now in this video, let's do one thing. Let's take one example where all of these cases will be coming in a single example. That will help us to see the bigger picture. So let's do that. So let's say we want to insert these numbers in a AVL tree. Now our objective is to see all these four cases in one single example, that is left left, left right, right right and right left. So let's see. Now first we want to insert number 30. So right now there is no AVL tree, so it's a blank one. So we can simply create a node, insert 30 in it, and we are done. Now the next number is insert 20. Since 20 is less than 30, we will insert it over here. Now the next number is 40. 40 is greater than 30, so we insert it over here. Now you see that in all of these insertions, we are not doing any rotation because none of the nodes right now is disbalanced. All of them are balanced, so no problem. Now let's say we want to insert 10. So 10 is less than 30, less than 20, so we insert it over here. So till now the tree is balanced, so no problem. Now the next number is 5. 5 is less than 30, less than 20, less than 10, so we insert it over here. Now you see that this tree is disbalanced. And which is the point where it is getting disbalanced? It is getting disbalanced at this point. So left height is 1, right height is -1, difference is 2. So this point, that is 20, is having a disbalance. So we simply do a rotation. Which rotation? It will be a right rotation. Now why is it a right rotation? Because this is a left condition. So we have to do a right rotation like this. So after the rotation, this is how the tree will look like. 20 will go down, 10 will come up, 5 will come up, and now the tree is balanced. So we have seen a left condition. Now let's say we want to insert number 3 in this tree. So number 3 is less than 30, less than 10, less than 5. So we insert it over here. Now will the insertion of 3 create this tree disbalanced? Yes, it is getting disbalanced. At which node it is getting disbalanced? It is getting disbalanced at this node. Left height is 2, right height is 0. Difference is 2 minus 0 is equal to 2. So this node is disbalanced. So we have to do a rotation. Now which rotation do we have to do? That depends on the condition. So which condition this problem falls in? This is left condition. Why left? Because we have to see the grandchild of this disbalanced node having the highest height. So here we have two grandchild, 5 and 20. 5 is the one which is having max height, which is 1. So 5 is the culprit, and to get to 5 it is left and left. So this is a left condition. So what we have to do? Again the same thing. We have to do a right rotation over here. So this is how the tree will look like after we do a right rotation. So 10 is promoted up, 30 goes down, 40 goes down, 5 and 3 remains as it is, and 20 becomes the left child of 30. Now let's say if we want to insert number 4 in this tree. So 4 is less than 10, less than 5, but greater than 3. So we insert 4 over here. Now we again see that this tree is disbalanced. And where is it getting disbalanced? It is getting disbalanced at this node. So 5's left height is 1, right height is -1, difference is 2, so it is disbalanced. So what we'll do? We'll do a rotation. Which rotation? Since this is a left right condition, we'll first do a left rotation and then a right rotation. So once we have done a left rotation at this node, that is here, then 4 will go up and 3 will go down. That's what we are seeing here. 4 has come up and 3 has gone down. So the tree will look like this after a left rotation at this node. Now what we have to do next? We have to do a right rotation at this node. So after doing a right rotation at this node, this is how the tree will look like. 5 will go down, 4 will come up and 3 will be as it is. So now you see that this tree over here is balanced. So here we have covered left right condition also. Now let's say we want to insert number 50 in this tree. So 50 is greater than 10, greater than 30, greater than 40. So it comes over here. So we see that after inserting 50, the tree is still balanced. So no problem. Now let's say we insert 60. 60 is greater than 10, greater than 30, greater than 40, greater than 50. So it comes over here. So now this tree is disbalanced. And where is it getting disbalanced? It is getting disbalanced at this node. Left height is -1, right height is 1, difference is 2. So we have to do a rotation. Now which rotation we have to do? We have to do a left rotation, because this is a right condition. So after doing a left rotation on number 40, we get this tree. That is 50 gets promoted, 40 comes down and 60 remains as it is. So now we see that this tree is balanced. So we are good. So with that we have covered right condition also. Now let's say we want to insert 70 in this tree. 70 is greater than 10, 30, 50, 60. So it comes over here. So after inserting 70, we see that this tree has got disbalanced. And where it got disbalanced? It got disbalanced at number 30. Left height is 0, right height is 2, difference is 2. So what we have to do? We have to do a rotation. Now since this is a right condition, hence we will do a left rotation. And why is it a right condition? Because we see the grandchild. So grandchild of 30 is 40 and 60. Height of 60 is more than 40. Hence this is a right condition. So after doing a left rotation on 30, we get this tree. So 50 got promoted, 30 come down and 20, 40, 60, 70 remains as it is. So now you see that this tree is balanced. So we are good. Now let's say if we want to insert 65 in this tree. So 65 is greater than 10, greater than 50, greater than 60, but less than 70. So it comes over here. So again this tree has become disbalanced. And at which node it got disbalanced? It got disbalanced over here. So 60's left height is -1, right height is 1, difference is 2. So what do we have to do? We have to do a rotation. Which rotation we have to do? We have to do a right and then a left rotation. Why is that? Because the condition is right and left. So after doing a right rotation on 70, we get this tree. That is 70 comes down, 65 goes up, and we are done with right rotation. Now one more step is pending, that is the left rotation. So the left rotation needs to be done on number 60. So after doing a left rotation on 60, 60 will come down, 65 will go up and 70 will remain as it is. So 65 we see here got promoted, 60 came down and 70 is as it is. Now you see that all of the nodes are balanced. So we are good. So that covered right left condition. So with this we have seen all the 4 conditions that can arise in a AVL tree. Fine. So I hope you have understood the insertion of a node in a AVL tree in extreme depth. So now let's see how does the algorithm for this operation looks like. So the name of the method is node insert. It takes the root node and the data that needs to be inserted. So here we have the typical binary search tree condition that we have seen in case of insertion of binary search tree. That is, if root is null, then we create a new node and return. Else, if data is less than root data, then we go to left, or if the data is more, then we go towards right. So we have seen all these 3 things in binary search tree. So we'll not discuss about them again. Now from here onwards, the AVL tree starts. So first we check if the height of left and the height of right, if the difference between that is more than 1, then we have a problem. Else it is already balanced, so no problem, right? So we store that thing in a balance variable. So if balance is more than 1, that is, if left subtree is overloaded or the height of left subtree is more, then what we do? We again have to check if height of root dot left is more than height root dot right. Then we can say we are in a left condition. So we do a right rotate. Else we will do a left rotate and then a right rotate, because that is a left right condition. Now in case the balance is less than -1, that is, if right subtree is overloaded, then what we have to do is exactly the mirror image of this, that is, height of root right is greater than root right left, then we do a left rotation, because that will be a right condition. Else it will be a right left condition. So we have to do a right rotation and then a left rotation. Now once all these rotations are done, we have to adjust the height of the root. So we'll say max of left and right. Whatever is the maximum of them, we add 1 to that and we assign it to the root's height. Fine. So I hope you have understood the algorithm of insertion. Now let's see the time and space complexity of this algorithm. So as we have already discussed that all of these operations wherever we are doing a rotation are all constant time operations, because we just update few reference variables here and there, nothing more than that. So all of them are constant time operation. The only thing which will take time is this recursive call and this recursive call. Both of them will take order log n each. Now how are we getting the log n part over here? We have already discussed this in the binary search tree chapter. So if you want to know the details of it, please refer to binary search tree chapter. We have talked about it in lot of details. So if we add all of these time complexities, we get order log n. Similarly, space complexity will be order log n, and that is because of the recursive call over here and the recursive call over here. So with that, we come to end of insertion of a node topic of a AVL tree. Now in the next video, let's start learning the next operation, that is how to delete a node from a AVL tree. So we'll end the video here. Thanks for your time. See you in the next video.